Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is Pixie Dust Tarot, and I'm doing your daily dust for Saturday, April 15th. If you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. I like to use a different deck every day, and this time we're using the Threads of Fate, the Weaver Tarot. Sometimes I have to repeat decks, but yeah. And then this beautiful deck by Threads of Fate. Really lovely company. I totally recommend them. I'm going to be doing a review soon of a new deck that they're sending to me. I'm very excited about that. It's like a starter deck, not a starter deck. What do they call it? Anyway, it's kind of in the trial stages now, so I'm excited to see what it looks like and see if you like it too. So let's get a flip through this, shuffle it up. Alright, and we'll take from the middle. Ooh, we have the 9 of coins. Excellent. Very nice. I'm trying not to let y'all see my missing thumbnail. Ooh, the 2 of coins. Money, money, money. And let's see what else. I mean, I'm not usually that crazy about money, but wow. Oh my gosh, the Magi. Wow, you are a manifester. Y'all are doing amazing. I feel like somebody here's tapping into some a special way of manifesting, and they're about to like win the lottery or something like that. That's what it feels like. And also just enjoying life in general, enjoying juggling all the wonderful things in life. Let's zoom on in and see what else we get. So I'm going to start with the Magi because it's a different way of saying magician, and I'm going to let you know a little bit about how the magician is in this book, and also let you see how beautiful this card is. So it's all about confidence and expertise and transformation. The Magi is the inventor, the innovator, kind of a forward thinker, future thinker. The Magi is an encouraging sign, and you are on the right path. It's also an acknowledgement of all that you have done to land yourself in this beautiful space. You have what you need to take your visions and make them a physical reality. The amazing thing about the Magi is that they have one foot in this world and the other in the unseen. They are able to flow between the two, allowing them to make shifts quicker than most. When it comes to projects, and I feel like this is also being the Magi, it's one of the characteristics, it's one of the archetypes. So see, either it's you or you're dealing with an archetype here. So when it comes to projects, the archetype of the Magi manifests easily as they have so many tools and resources available to them. There's no substitute for experience, and the Magi has plenty. They intuitively know what will work and what won't. When you receive this card, it's time to step into your power and move forward with certainty. Trust in your ability to fully embody the Magi. So this is you, and if you haven't gotten there yet, you're getting very close. I feel like you're manifesting money, and that may be the first test of your kind of like your magician sorcerer energy, your ability to manifest things into your world, physical things into your world. You're going to start doing it with money. You're going to imagine it and see it in your hands, or do a particular formula or something like that, using tools at hand. It could be things that you learn from masters or other videos or gurus and guides and books and whatever it is, but you are learning the technique to manifest these things. And now love is a little bit harder because love takes two energies, and both people have to be wanting the same thing at the same time for the same reasons. So you can't really manipulate people. I mean, you can try, but you shouldn't, right? You can't manipulate how fast and how strong the love relationship gets. You have to just be that. You have to be in that energy. So it's a little bit better to practice manifesting with material things first, just to get the hang of it. And yeah, so or services, if you like, man, I could use a massage right now. And here, like, out of the blue comes this somebody that who's a massage therapist, and they're like, I could really use some practice right now for this new technique or something like that. So the Two of Coins is about balance and delegation. It's just also about the jack of all trades and the multitasker, and basically it represents enjoying doing many things at the same time. So I wonder that a lot, like, do you have to put all your focus into one particular thing you like? You may maybe get better results if you put the majority of your focus on one particular thing, but I don't think it's a necessary requirement. I just feel like it's important to enjoy the things that you're doing. But sometimes you do have to do the menial tasks, but find the joy in the menial task as well. And I think that's what you do, because you're the Two of Coins kind of person here. You just kind of know how to do it all. You may be, like in my case, I'm run the show here. I don't have any background producers or anything else. And in some ways, I feel like maybe I should have other people help me. In other ways, it feels nice to be my own boss, and I don't have to pay anybody, and I also don't have to rely on anybody. But that in itself can also be something that keeps you from growing. So in case in your situation, if you have like an entrepreneur kind of situation too, you may need to start hiring people, something like that. Maybe it's time to grow things, and even though you're so good at doing everything yourself, it might be time to find other people to help you, or just keep doing everything yourself. Be that one-man band. I mean, it works for some people too. Like, be like a Shady Graves and just play all the instruments all at one time and be famous for it. There's just lots of ways to go about this. Also, check in with your body and see how you need to move forward to have the best outcome. Could be some I feel like there's something that you might have to outsource, like not do yourself, just outsource it. Find the other, an outside situation, outside expert or something, or help to complete a project or to complete something. But sometimes just like certain temporary, sometimes you have a temporary moment, like a temporary day, like one day. And one day, if you feel like there's just too much for you to do, then you don't have to do it all. Or if one day you just need one little bit of help, then you can be a temp, like finding a temp person. Like, you could be the temp agency, or looking at a temp agency, or looking at, oh, I know, what is that, Fiverr, going to like a Fiverr and finding that one person that can do that one thing that you need, and you don't need it for a long time, but you just need it for today, or for a couple of days or whatever. Some kind of outsourcing like that. And it doesn't have to be a long-term thing. It doesn't have to be a commitment. It can be just something simple and quick. But do be on the lookout how you make these kind of commitments. Make sure that you have set boundaries, that you're not going, this is not going to be like something long-term, and if you don't want it to be. But if you do want it to be, then that's great too. I just feel like altogether you are making money. You are making money. Do a little reflection. Imagine, everything that's on your plate. Even though you can do everything so well, sometimes you're not meant to, but sometimes you are, It just depends on how you feel. The Two of Coins usually makes me think of people are happy about doing a lot of things. And it's also passive income too. I see this as passive income, like you're doing one thing, but money's still coming in from somewhere else. And so, and maybe in those passive income places, maybe invest more time into those places. So sometimes it takes a little reassessing. Oh, maybe I should put a little more time into this today, or a little more time in that, because that one's lucrative for me, so I'm going to put a little time into that. So I feel like it's just like a reassessing, kind of where to put your energies. But either, no matter what you do today, or I think this feels like a day situation, but definitely can go beyond a particular day. But whatever you do, I feel like you're going to be super successful. Like the money is coming in. It could be about a choice you have to make today, that of where to move things around, make in your portfolio, in your financial portfolio, or just in your basic life, in your budget. Most people have some kind of basic budget, how to move things around. It could be about like what numbers you're gonna play or whatever in the lottery, whatever. It could be enjoying doing multiple things in a particular day or even week. And the Nine of Coins is about success, pure and success, and winning, and harvest, and stability, and feeling secure, and abundance, and after a lot of hard work, getting to where you want to be. Sometimes it can be just the exciting random money too. It could be both. It could be either or both. And here, the two of coins, that could represent both, like getting money for the hard work and getting money from surprising sources, like winning it, or out of the blue, like a passive income situation that you had forgotten about, and here comes, so stuff like that popping up. And so I think that's what this kind of represents. The two coins represents more, at least two, but more than one source of income coming from different places, and possibly winning some money. So yay. So it's also like abundance that you receive, that will be best served if you share with others as well. I see it could be something that you could be working with too, is material things. Like, isn't this pretty? Like you have all these like little, I'll shimmer it for you. You have these jewels here, and so like diamonds and stones and things. And look at your two hands, really busy doing all this work. So some of you could be creating things, pieces of jewelry or artwork or something like that, where you've got all these parts. It's like all these parts come together. The magician knows how to put all of this together to create some kind of magic, like seriously something really beautiful. And then this almost looks like thread, like threading the beads together. And there's the hands are moving from this one to this one. So definitely working with your hands to bring some beauty into this world somehow. I just feel like a lot of beauty here, a lot of balance and harmony in your designs and the things that you do. It doesn't have to be physical objects necessarily, like little crafts and things like that. It could be lots of things. It could be the way you clean your house today, or whatever. It could be lots of projects that you're involved in that seem effortless with your two hands. It's like you just know how to use your hands to create beauty. And then the Magi is almost like it's using the tools at hand. Pardon the pun, but it's like being a magician that doesn't even need hands. It's like, yeah, you're using your hands to create things, but it's almost as if you manifested without any work at all. Like you're putting in the work, but at the same time, you're also attracting magic to you. So that's really amazing, and I think that's so awesome, and I hope you like that. Please trust and pixie dust.